It was a nightmare for one family in New Jersey just trying to walk out of the elevator. With more, here's Andrew Dimbert.
The frightening moments were all caught on camera. Loni Garatsiotis and her 3 kids were heading out for the day when 5-year-old Zoe put her hand on the elevator door. When the door opened, they say her arm got sucked into the tiny space between the door and the elevator wall.
Me and my friend Jen grabbed the elevator so it wouldn't pull her in more, and my friend Nicole was with her down there trying to figure out how to get her arm out.
They tried for 3 minutes to get her free. A neighbor heard the commotion and handed them a bottle of lotion.
And she put it on her arm, and then she opened it for you, and she pulled her arm free, luckily.
EMTs rushed Zoe to the hospital where she needed 20 stitches on her wrist and was left with a large scar.
It's pretty big, and it's something that we deal with on a daily basis. She wants to cover it. It doesn't feel good. It hurts her. It's sensitive.
Now the family is suing the building's owner and the elevator company, claiming negligence. The operator of the elevator said it doesn't comment on pending litigation, but said safety is an integral part of what we do. We remain steadfast in our commitment to moving people safely every day. No comment yet from the building owner. For Zoe and her mom, it was a moment they'll never forget.
Did you know Mommy was going to help you?
Yeah.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
Some entertainment news now for you. Planet of the Apes is back. Chris Connolly has a peek at the latest installment of this long-running franchise.
What a wonderful day!
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes marks yet another new chapter in this 50-year-plus franchise, and a thrilling new opportunity for 22-year-old British actress Freya Allan.
I mean, I feel extremely honored to be a part of, film history. These movies have been going since 1968, which is crazy.
She's dubbed Nova by the apes who warily invite this feral human into their on-the-run midst. Freya's character May knows more than she lets on.
It's such a fun journey I get to take her on. Her journey is almost like a metaphor of mankind. She starts out pretending to be the feral, and you see her turn into something completely different.
I have a name.
May's knowledge, skill set, and bravery stunning the apes, and then aiding them as they seek to take down the fearsome Proximus Caesar. The wonders of CGI, every ape on screen the product of motion capture technology. It meant that as one of Kingdom's few on-screen humans, Freya was often acting with guys clad in mocap gear, or all by herself.
There's scenes where I'm being tugged along and I had to tug myself. And, there's a scene where an ape comes up to me with a knife, and I had to do it all on my own and imagine he was coming up to me. It was bizarre. It was like full-on imagination in that part.
And then in some cases, you're acting next to these guys who have all these dots on their faces.
Yeah, I mean, that was the easy part, I was like, thank God I just have an actor in front of me, even if they do look like a weirdo. But yeah, it was bizarre.
Freya reveling in mixing it up on screen and getting more than just her hands dirty.
Yeah, we did a lot of makeup tests at trying to find the level of dirt. I was dirty for 6 months.
How did that feel?
Well, my sheets didn't love it. I love all the action stuff. Part of it is people not expecting that you can do it, You show up and you're, small woman, and then crew aren't thinking, oh, she can't do that. And I'm like, yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm quite competitive.
She is smarter than most.
Chris Connolly, ABC News, Los Angeles.
The Queen of Pop rules the beach. Chuck Sievertson has that and movie surprises and more in your Showbiz Wrap.
In 3, 2, 1, action.
The Fall Guy, the Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt action comedy ode to stunt performers, opened at #1 at the weekend movie box office, but below expectations with $28.5 million, according to studio estimates. In a surprise, #2 at the box office went to the Walt Disney Company re-release of Star Wars: The Phantom Menace. The first episode of the prequels collected over $8 million, 25 years after Phantom Menace grossed $1 billion.
Unfortunately, my only skill in life is hitting a ball with a racket.
Last week's top film, the Zendaya tennis drama Challengers, slid to third place with $7.6 million in a solid second week showing. The Sony Screen Gems supernatural horror movie Tarot debuted with $6.5 million, decent enough for a low-budget release. It was a weekend to remember for Madonna fans in Brazil. The Material Girl attracted 1.6 million fans to a free concert on Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro for her final performance of the Celebration Tour. Huge cheers from the buzzing, tightly packed crowd. Others held house parties in brightly lighted apartments and hotels overlooking the beachfront. One fan said Madonna had to run so that today's pop artists could walk. Bernard Hill, who starred in Titanic and the Lord of the Rings trilogy, has died. He was 79. Celebrity birthday, George Clooney turns 63 today. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
We'll be right back.